Hazrat Miqdad ibn Amr, often referred to as Miqdad ibn Aswad, was one of the earliest and most devoted companions of Prophet Muhammad, PBUH. His life is a remarkable testament to faith, loyalty, and love for Islam, the Quran, and the Ahlulbayt. Born in the Arabian Peninsula, Miqdad hailed from the tribe of Banu Bahr, but due to certain circumstances, he became associated with Aswad al-Kindi, who adopted him, hence the name Miqdad ibn Aswad. He grew up in a society steeped in idol worship and moral corruption, yet his heart yearned for truth and justice, which he ultimately found in the message of Islam. Miqdad was among the first 7 individuals to openly embrace Islam, a courageous act given the intense persecution faced by the early Muslims in Mecca. His acceptance of Islam was not merely a personal transformation, but a declaration of unwavering loyalty to Prophet Muhammad and the divine teachings of the Quran. Miqdad's love for the Prophet was profound, and he stood firm in his faith despite the hostility and hardships imposed by the Quraysh. He endured physical and emotional abuse but remained steadfast, drawing strength from his deep conviction and love for Allah and His Messenger. As a companion of the Prophet, Miqdad played a pivotal role in several significant events in early Islamic history. He was one of the first to migrate to Medina, demonstrating his commitment to the nascent Muslim community. Miqdad's bravery and dedication were particularly evident during the Battle of Badr, where he earned a distinguished reputation as one of the fiercest warriors. During the battle, Miqdad's words to the Prophet reflected his unshakable faith and loyalty. "We will not say to you what the children of Israel said to Moses, 'Go, you and your Lord, and fight. We will stay here.' Rather, we will fight alongside you, on your right, on your left, in front of you, and behind you." These words filled the Prophet's heart with joy and confidence as they epitomize the spirit of true companionship and sacrifice. Miqdad's devotion to the Quran was profound. He was deeply influenced by its teachings and made it a guiding principle in his life. He understood the Quran not just as a book of recitation, but as a complete code of conduct that shaped his moral, spiritual, and social responsibilities. His love for the Quran was intertwined with his love for the Ahlulbayt, whom he regarded as the true custodians of Islamic knowledge and guidance. Miqdad was unwavering in his allegiance to Imam Ali and the Ahlulbayt, recognizing their pivotal role in preserving and disseminating the teachings of Islam. Miqdad's loyalty to the Prophet and the Ahlulbayt was tested during the turbulent times following the Prophet's demise. He was among the few who remained steadfast in his support for Imam Ali, Sig, advocating for his rightful leadership of the Muslim Ummah. Miqdad's commitment to truth and justice often placed him at odds with those in power, but he never wavered in his principles. He was known for his humility, wisdom, and despite his illustrious contributions to Islam, embodying the Quranic values of courage and integrity. He never sought material wealth or worldly recognition, focusing instead on his spiritual growth and service to the Muslim community. His relationship with the Prophet was deeply personal and spiritual, rooted in mutual love and respect. The Prophet regarded Miqdad as one of his most trusted companions, often praising his character and faith. Miqdad's later years were spent in continued devotion to Islam and the teachings of the Prophet and the Ahlulbayt. He passed away during the caliphate of Uthman ibn Affan, leaving behind a legacy of faith, courage, and steadfastness. His life serves as an enduring example of what it means to be a true companion of the Prophet and a devout follower of Islam. Miqdad's unwavering love for the Quran, the Prophet, and the Ahlulbayt continues to inspire generations of Muslims, reminding them of the timeless values of loyalty, justice, and devotion to Allah.